Persephone, one of the most intriguing figures in Greek mythology, embodies a duality that makes her a symbol of both life and death, growth and decay. Known primarily as the queen of the underworld, she also represents the vibrant and flourishing aspects of nature, making her a unique and multifaceted deity. Her story is one of transformation, illustrating the deep connection between the cycles of nature and the human experience. Persephone's tale begins with her abduction by Hades, the god of the underworld. According to myth, while Persephone was gathering flowers in a meadow, Hades emerged from the earth in his chariot and seized her, taking her to his dark realm. Her mother, Demeter, the goddess of the harvest, was devastated by her disappearance, and in her grief, she caused the earth to wither and produce no crops. This act of mourning set the stage for one of the most important themes in Persephone's story, the interconnectedness of human life with the natural world. Without Persephone, the earth's fertility ceased, and all life suffered. This myth is not only about loss but about transformation and the restoration of balance. After much negotiation, Persephone was allowed to return to her mother for part of the year. However, because she had eaten 6 pomegranate seeds in the underworld, she was bound to spend a portion of each year with Hades. This period of time in the underworld represents the fall and winter seasons, while her return to Demeter marks the arrival of spring and summer, when the earth comes back to life with fertility and abundance. Thus, Persephone's journey between the realms of the living and the dead symbolizes the changing seasons and the cycles of life and death. The imagery surrounding Persephone is rich with symbolism. Her dual nature, as both the queen of the underworld and the goddess of spring, is a reflection of the ancient Greek understanding of death and rebirth. Persephone's descent into the underworld is often interpreted as a metaphor for the death of winter, while her return is a symbol of the resurrection that comes with spring. Her story serves as a reminder of the transient nature of life and the necessity of both endings and beginnings. In this way, Persephone is not only a goddess of the seasons but also a figure who personifies the natural cycles that govern existence. One of the most poignant aspects of Persephone's myth is her role as the mediator between life and death. As queen of the underworld, she holds power over the souls of the dead, yet her association with spring and renewal speaks to her ability to influence both ends of the spectrum. In this sense, she is a goddess of transitions, a figure who bridges two worlds, the realm of the living and the domain of the dead. Her story reflects the balance between these realms, showing that life and death are not opposites but rather part of a larger, continuous cycle. The figure of Persephone also has strong psychological and symbolic undertones. She is often seen as a symbol of the feminine experience, representing both innocence and maturity, as well as the balance between nurturing and destructive power. Her myth reflects the inner journey of personal growth and transformation, particularly the way in which individuals must confront the darker aspects of life in order to fully experience the light. Persephone's descent into the underworld is not just a physical journey but a metaphorical one, illustrating the need for inner growth through facing one's own fears, grief, and loss. In the broader context of Greek mythology, Persephone's role as a goddess is not limited to the seasons. Her relationship with her mother, Demeter, emphasizes the deep connection between family, love, and sacrifice. The bond they share is one of immense emotional depth, and it is this bond that ultimately restores life to the earth. Persephone's myth thus also highlights the importance of relationships and the ways in which love and loss intertwine to shape the world around us. In modern times, Persephone's story continues to resonate with people across cultures. She is seen as a symbol of resilience, transformation, and the cyclical nature of life. Her story reminds us that death and renewal are not separate, but are inextricably linked, and that from darkness can come new beginnings. Whether in literature, art, or popular culture, Persephone's image as both a figure of power and vulnerability serves as a powerful metaphor for the human experience, one that recognizes the necessity of both light and shadow in shaping who we are. Ultimately, Persephone stands as a powerful symbol of the complex relationship between life and death, growth and decay, light and dark. She reminds us that, like the seasons, our lives are full of transitions, each one carrying the potential for growth and renewal. In this way, Persephone teaches us that even in the darkest moments, there is the potential for new life, and that change, though often painful, is a necessary part of the cycle of existence.